Hey everybody, it's me Stacey here at Scrapbooking Made Simple, scrapbookingmadesimple.com. Hi everybody, hello, and welcome. Welcome to today's Saturday with Stacey YouTube craft class number 648. Hey everybody, hello. Now, if you watch any of my other classes, because I do 4 of them a week, I do a class on Monday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays at 5 p.m. sunny California time, 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. But if you watched any of the classes last week, you knew I have been sick. I have been sick. So I'm feeling better. I feel better. I sound better. My eyes can actually open. I'm still on cold medication, but I am hoping that by Monday, this is all gone. I feel so bad. SMS girl Elena. So I'm Stacey. I'm the owner of Scrapbooking Made Simple, scrapbookingmadesimple.com. Hello. We are a retail store here in sunny Southern California, Canyon Country, California, about 40 miles north of Los Angeles. We have a brick and mortar store open Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m., where you can walk in and see, feel, touch all the products and all the samples. But we also have a small online store. We are a true independent mom and pop shop. My 2 children work for, my children work for me. My husband works with me. I have to be careful how I say that. Our children work for us, and my husband works with me. That way, everything is good at home. So we have been here forever and ever and ever, over 20 years, and just love doing crafting, love playing with products, and that's what Saturday with Stacey classes are. It's taking new products, it's taking old products, things you might already have in your crafty stash, putting them all together and making magic happen. So now that you know who I am, and our website is scrapbookingmadesimple.com, Elena, one of the SMS girls, one of my staff, Elena, she actually started the cold here at Scrapbooking Made Simple, which has pretty much hit every single person. Everybody has been sick at one time or another. Well, poor Elena, it went all the way around full circle, and now she has it again. I had to send her home today. Her poor face, her eyes, it just was, Elena, go home. She had no voice left. So I'm hoping that it started with Elena, and I'm hoping it stops with Elena. But I've got my cold meds, I've got my drink over here just in case I need it, and Stacey says in case I start to cough. But I think we're gonna be good today. And what a day I have for you. Oh, dreamy. I have paper favorites. Now, if you've never heard of paper favorites before, it is a paper line out of Denmark. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. And we're the only ones who carry it in the United States. Hey! So I went and found paper favorites a couple years ago. Like, I had to hunt them down to figure out who they are and how do I work with them. But since then, y'all know their paper is amazing. So we're working with paper favorites today. I also have 2 new dies from Simple and Basic. You've never heard of Simple and Basic? Trust me, their dies are anything but simple or basic. They are amazing. They're usually always some kind of an interactive die, some kind of card making die or box or interactive something. And then they have little add-ons, little accoutrement dies to add to it. But today, the 2 dies I have are amazing. They are stellar. You don't need anything more with them, except for I'm going to use it with the paper favorites paper. Now, Simple and Basic is also out of Denmark. So we import all of this product directly. We import it directly, and that means logistics and shipping and tariffs and duties all apply. But we do our best. So I'm responsible for all of that. I'm responsible for the shipping and the customs and the tariffs. I'm responsible for all of it. And yet we still do our best to keep crafting as affordable as possible. I have 4 I Want It All bundles for you today, 3 of them being paper, 1 of them being the die. I also have Katie Sue sentiments. Now you probably already have these Katie Sue sentiments. We use them a lot, and I thought that they were just perfect with the product that I've got going. So we start my classes pretty simple. We start pretty simple and get progressively more techniquey as the class goes along. These classes are unscripted, unedited. It is one take all the way through. If you are watching this prior to my retirement, and I don't know when I'm retiring, but just giving heads up, prior to my retirement, this will be commercial free. Once I retire, for passive income, I'm gonna monetize everything. I'm gonna monetize everything and see if it, even if it makes me $500 a month, that's better than a swift kick in the pants, right? You get what you get and you don't pitch a fit. That is so true. That's what my parents used to say. You get what you get and you don't pitch a fit. So if you are watching this and a commercial pops in, well, I've retired. Hey. So for now, all of my videos are commercial free because I don't particularly care for commercials, and I don't think you particularly care for commercials. Now, before we dive into class, I always have winner, winner, chicken dinner to talk about. And we give away 3 prizes every week, and all the postings have to be here on YouTube. If you are watching this through Facebook, through Instagram, through TikTok, you have to come to our YouTube channel, find this video, and then post a comment either on this video or the sneak peek that I do the night before. I do Friday night, because that winner who posts a comment, I show my desk, I show my workspace and everything that I'm going to be using. And you get the chance to say, oh, I would love to win this or that. And somebody receives a care package from us full of goodies from the video. That's our first winner. That's from the short, a YouTube short. It is posted on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok, but you have to come to YouTube to post your comment. Our next 2 winners are from the YouTube itself. So there is a place to comment down below, like down below me, somewhere below me. There's a place for you to post a comment. And your comment can be anything that's kind and respectful. It can be as simple as hello. It can be, I had a great day today. It can be, I had a boo-hoo day today. And chances are SMS peeps will send you hearts and love and hope that you have a better day. Absolutely. So you post your comment below, and 2 people every video win a $100 gift card to Scrapbooking Made Simple. And that is nothing to sneeze about. And I have been sneezing for over a week. So I know when there's something to sneeze about. So I have those winners to announce, and congratulations to all of them. If you want a chance to win, you have to post either on the YouTube short, the sneak peek for this class, or on this video. That gives you several opportunities to win something yummy. Now let's do our winner, winner, chicken dinner, and then I'm going to tell you a little bit about the product, and then we're going to get started for today. So first winner, and she already knows she's a winner. This is our winner of assorted products. So she posted a comment on the YouTube short. Now, can you win from the YouTube short and later on from a YouTube comment? Can you win a prize package from my desk and $100? Yes, you can. So our first winner is Lola Rogers. Hello, Lola. Congratulations, my friend. Well done, you. You have won an assortment of Katie Sue products. Weren't those teacups so good? And those doors and those windows and the box. Oh my gosh, it was all so good last week. You guys loved it all. So Lola, you've got some of that coming your way. I hope you enjoy it. But of course, you are not our only winner. Our next 2 winners have received a $100 gift card. It is already in your online account. So we have to be able to find you. I'm gonna see what we can do. Maybe because so many of you have usernames that have nothing to do with your name or your email address, it makes it hard for us to find you. So maybe we'll start DMing you. I don't know. We'll think about it. We'll try to come up with something. But you have to be in our website. You have to be a registered buyer for scrapbookingmadesimple.com. Otherwise, we have no place to put your $100. So our next winner is Susan. Susan Forte. Susan Forte. Hello, Susan Forte. Hello. Congratulations, Susan. You really don't care how I pronounce your name. I got the Susan right. You just know that you have won $100. Are you like freaking out right now? Are you jumping up and down, or are you taking a screenshot of your name so you can share it with everybody? Have you already spent it? You've had it for what, 15 seconds. Do you already know what you're gonna buy, or are you gonna save it and savor it? And maybe wait for the warehouse sale where you can take $100 and turn it into, if you're smart, you could turn it into $1,500 worth of product if you really shop well. I don't know what you're gonna do, Susan, but it's yours and it's in your online account already. Our next winner is Joyce. Hello, Joyce. Joyce Turman. Hey, Joyce, congratulations. Well done, you. Wahoo Kachoo, you are a winner chicken dinner with $100 as well. Maybe you know what you're gonna spend it on, or maybe you're like me. You're like, oh man, it takes me longer to spend a gift card than if I took the money out of my pocket. It's like, cause I really have to think about it, cause I know once it's gone, it's gone. So Joyce, congratulations. Share this with your family, with your friends. If you always have said, I've never won anything, you can't say it anymore, Joyce. Well done, you. So Joyce and Lola and Susan, congratulations to the three of you. Well done from Scrapbooking Made Simple. From my heart to yours, I hope you enjoy all of your winnings. Now we do the winner chicken dinner dance because we've been doing it forever and that's what we do. So everybody sit up. Let's get kind of into the groove. You're a winner, chicken dinner. You're a winner, chicken dinner. Wahoo, kachoo, for you. Congratulations to the three of you again. I really do hope you enjoy your prizes and your winnings. And if you have a $100 gift card, I always say buy something frivolous. Buy something you would have never purchased for yourself. Just splurge on it. Grab something that you've always wanted but couldn't justify. Now, I tried to justify everything. I've justified, in fact, an entire set of Pantone markers to myself. I haven't justified it to Mr. SMS yet, but in my head, it's a done deal. We're using Pantone markers right now from Royal Talons in the studio with Stacey classes on Wednesday. And now that I know what they do, I have to have them all. Okay, so today I've got Katie Sue for sentiments, I've got paper favorites as the paper we're going to be using, and simple and basic for our dies. I want to tell you a little bit about the paper favorites. So often I'm on the website to buy the product, when I'm placing orders and stuff, and I see what new paper is coming up or coming out. And when I'm placing an order for other things, I will add the new paper, like maybe 6s of all the new papers, because I don't know if I'm going to love them or not. So I wait to get them in, and if I don't love them as much as I think I do, but that rarely happens, then I figure I can put them into the retail store, and it's only 6s of everything, and maybe somebody else is going to love it more than me. But often I'll get an order in, and lo and behold, I look in the box, and they're samples of new paper. Oh, yes. Very smart, this company. Anytime they have new paper and they have a shipment coming to me, because again, it comes from Denmark. It's not like I can just call them up and say, can you have it here tomorrow? No, they put paper in the box and send it and then wait for me to email them saying, ooh. They know if they feed me the paper, if you send it, she will buy it. I am so predictable. Honest to goodness, I am so predictable. So we are going to start super easy today. We're going to start with the paper. I'm going to make a few quick cards with it just because there are newbie crafters everywhere in the world every single day. And this may be the first time you're ever seeing any kind of craft show before, any kind of crafting class before, and I want you to see just how simple it can be. It doesn't have to be overwhelming. It doesn't have to be too much. It can be just enough, and to get you started to where you feel, oh, I love this. Or maybe you make 6 or 7 cards and you go, maybe not so much, but I show it to you in a way where you're not breaking the bank and you really can make some stunning things, and then you get your feet wet, and then you gradually get a little bit more techniquey and a little bit more adventurous and a little bit more adventurous, and then we're like, wah, we brought you to the dark side of crafting. Then you're like me. You're trying to justify 108 markers. I've justified 108 markers because that's how many Pantone Royal Talons markers there are. In my head, I've got it all worked out. How I'm going to explain it to my husband, Mr. SMS? Well, with a big smile. All right, I'm going to tilt down. I'm going to show you some samples. We're going to look through the paper first, do a couple cards, and then I'm going to move into the dies. We are going to be die cutting quite a bit today. I have a lot to show, a lot to share. There are several techniques in this class that you will want to see so you understand how things can be done differently, how you can do it this way or this way or this way. You have options. All right. No, I don't. I normally talk this much. It's not the cold medicine. If you're new to my channel, this is just me. Okay, down we go. It's good to see everybody. Hello. I'm sure somebody new was going, wow, breathe, lady, just take a breath. All right, so a couple samples to show you just to give you an idea. Okay, is this paper not fabulous? Are you like, oh my gosh, I have to? I know, me too. Is that beautiful? So there's one. Look, is this not gorgeous? Hello, beautiful. The paper, the die, everything. 2. And 3. I am going to teach you how to put these together. Easy peasy, mac and cheesy. You can do this. But to get there, we have to start at the beginning. And that's with the paper. So I have 4 packs in the A6 size. I have the same 4 packs in the 6x6. I'll show that to you in just a minute. These are paper favorites with a U in the word favorites because they're European. They retail for $23.96. Your price for all 4 of them is $19.99. There are 24 sheets in each pack. There are 8 designs. You get 3 of each design, and they are absolutely lovely. Now we have the exact same paper pads in the 6x6 size. So when they do the A6, they generally do a 6x6. And maybe some of you would prefer the 6x6. Maybe you're more scrapbooking. And boy, did Claire do a beautiful layout for you. So we have the exact same papers in the 6x6 size. And the 6x6 size retails for $31.96 and your price is $24.99. Now, it is possible that maybe you just love the florals in this one and you love the purples in this one. Everything is open stock and everything will be on sale. It's just the biggest value, the biggest discount is always in the I Want It All bundle. Now the last paper pack that I have for you, the last ones I have for you, do not coordinate with these. They are completely different. And they are A5 in size. They retail for $35.96 and your price is $28.99. And there were supposed to be 3 packs, but Claire, I wasn't gonna put 1 pack in and Claire said, oh no, that's my favorite. I'm like, okay, Claire, we'll put it in. So these are A5 in size. That means that an A6 is half of an A5, and an A4 piece of paper, which would be 2 A5s put together. So an A4 is the master sheet, and then an A5 is half of an A4, and then an A6 is half of an A5. So we have got 4 different A5 papers for you. And Patty, honorary SMS girl Patty, I think she declared when I showed her this paper, I'm gonna work with that one. I want that one to make samples out of. I want that one. And this is the one Claire. I was like, I don't know. But then Claire pulled it open and started using it. And she's like, but I love the hibiscus. I love them. I said, okay, okay. And I loved this one. All of the paper is absolutely magical. Really just magical. And we're going to be using some of all of it today. But your 3 bundles are the A5, the 6x6, which is the same paper as the A6. And I'm going to start with the A6. So let's pull some sheets, and I'm gonna keep them fast and simple and easy peasy. We'll just open them all because I'm gonna need them all at some point. I mean, they're just beautiful. Okay, so our florals. Right, they're stunning. 8 different designs, 3 of each, and they're dreamy. So that's the vintage flowers. This is the blue flowers. That's what it's called, blue flowers. I didn't make it up. I mean, hello. I can audibly hear the oohs and ahs. I hear you, 'cause I said the same thing. Gorgeous, right? I mean, must-haves, must-haves. So that's blue flower. Then we have, I'm gonna do the purple, which is Provence. Provence. And again, absolutely stunning. And you will see how I use these in our makes today. And then you'll see all the samples the SMS girls made using all of this beautiful paper. And then the last one I have is cute. It's cute and I liked it, so we put it in just because it made my heart happy, and sometimes you just need a smile. It's called Happy Pigs. And they're just cute. I just love them. They make my heart happy. My favorite part of Mary Poppins is Jolly Holiday, and it's when the pigs snort, you know, when they're singing the song Jolly Holiday. Love them. So I included this one just because it's fun and it makes people smile and it makes the most darling embellishments for a layout, and they make the most darling cards. So these are the 4 A6 paper pads, and like I said, the 6x6s are the exact same paper pads, only in a larger size. Now let's go through and pick something from, let's pick something from each. All right, there's one. I'll just go with the top one. There's 2. Oh, they're so cute. there's 3. And there's 4. All right, so we're gonna go fast and easy. Let's see, let's look at some paper and see what I've got. That's not bad. Maybe a little darker. Okay, that one's not bad. And let's look at the blue. Or the piggies. Oh, they're very cute. Maybe that one. And the blue. Maybe that one. And my purple. Okay, let's try those. Like I said, quick and easy. We're not going to spend too much time on these. Let me grab some of my sentiments. So let me put these here so I can find them. Move my die cutting machine for now. And you can back it in white and then on the purple, or the purple and then I think I actually like it on the white and then the purple. All right, let's just do that. So I'm just going to put these down really fast and really quick. I just want to show newbie card makers or newbie scrapbookers that you can take something like this and make a beautiful embellishment for your layouts or a stunning little card. You let the paper do all the work. You don't have to have a die cutting machine. I'm not going to be using a stamp set. I'm just going to be using paper, double-sided adhesive. This is Stacey tape, scissors, and I could make 24 embellishments or 24 cards in no time at all. I could sit down and do it in one sitting. So my paper is 110 pound. It's super heavy. My paper is the white, the cream, and the black. Bing, bang, boom. Maybe I'll do 2 in this size and I'll do 2 in the A5. Maybe that's what I'll do. Yeah, I'll do 2 in this size and then I'll do 2 in A5 because the A5 is completely different paper. That'll be good. But I really want to do that blue one. Decisions, decisions. So I don't use a lot of liquid glue. I find that my double-sided tape is affordable. It's super strong. Gets the job done. And doesn't make a mess. Kids can use it. You don't have to cut it. You can tear it. It lasts a good long time. There's oodles on a roll. And it's affordable. Okay. Bam. Let's get some sentiments out. So I want some purple ones. So I've got from Katie Sue, I've got the Thinking of You banners. And I've got the pastel birthday banners. I think for this one I'm going to use the Thinking of You. So inside each set is 96 sentiments. Yes, you heard me, 96. They have multiple colors, including white, so you could ink them yourself, and they are foiled in either silver or gold. So you get a set in silver and you get a set in gold. And thinking of you, deepest sympathies, just to say hi, sending love. In our thoughts, in our prayers, get well soon, love and hugs. And that's what they all say going down, but the font is different depending on which one you choose. The sayings are the same, but the font is different. And in the straight white with the gold or the silver foil, you can ink them to whatever color you want, or you can just use them in the white. So I think I'm going to use these. Let's push those over. And thinking of you, pop it right out. They are pre-die cut for you, ready to go. Do I want it up higher? I don't want it to cover all my butterflies, but I think I like it there. I'm just going to put some foam tape on the back of it so it pops up. And bam, we're done. That's how easy a card can be. Mount it onto your card base and bam, you're done. Pretty, right? Pretty. So I'm going to put my samples over there. And I really want to do this blue one. Maybe I'll just do the blue one and the little piggies just because I love this blue. And I'm definitely going to do the white and then the blue. Now, when you're making something, you're going to do a little bit more with the Stacey tape than I am. You'd put it around all four sides. I'm a girl who's like, okay, gotta move on. I got something else to show you. My liner is a little bit thicker than everybody else's, and that means it's a little easier to pull it up. It's not as thin. And gosh, I have found that double-sided adhesive tape has become kind of a, oh, do I want it on that one or do I want, no, maybe I'm gonna put it on the blue first. Yep, on the blue first and then the white. And all double-sided adhesive is not the same. So it may look the same, they all may look like this, but let me tell you, the adhesive strength in the tape is super important, really important. My tape has no yellow. So my tape is as clear as can be, and it is super strong. And this isn't even the strongest tape. I now have super strong tape if you're doing any kind of mini albums or glitter paper, or just know that if you go to the dollar store and you see tape like this, it may look the same on the outside, but what's on the inside is completely different. There's lots of lovely people out there who sell adhesive tape, but boy, they're just not the same. Okay, there's that. Wow, is that pretty? I'm a freehander. I know lots of you have trimmers. Absolutely, go for it. But maybe you're new to crafting and you don't have a trimmer, but you got scissors. It's okay. It doesn't have to be perfect, although that little bump's gonna bother me. This is handmade. It's made from the heart. Even if it's simple, it's made from the heart. And that's what people see. They don't see the little imperfections. They see that you took the time to make them something pretty special. I will also tell you that if you give somebody a handmade card, the chances of you being able to do a store-bought card for them ever again. You can't give somebody a store-bought card after you've done a handmade. They think you're mad at them. They want to know why you didn't make the card yourself. It really becomes that important. I was talking to a customer today. Hey, Jen, not sure if you're watching, but we were talking about how how people, when you give somebody a card and you don't see them for a while and you go over to their house and there's the card that you made for them 6 months ago up on their mantle, like in a prominent place, showing off. I mean, that's so kind. That's so important. That person doesn't know that your cuts aren't 100% straight. They just know that you took the time to make them something. And it can be this quick and this simple. And then I think I'm going to take a gold one, and maybe I take a gold one in the white, because there's a little bit of like kind of goldy color in there. And in our prayers, sending love, just to say, deepest sympathies, get well soon. How about get well soon? Right there. Bam, bam, bam. So imagine you have 96 of these, and there's 24 in here. So 24 times 4 is 96. Wow, you could get a thing of sentiments and all 4 packs of the paper, and you could make 96 cards. All you would have to do is get yourself some basic cardstock, and you can get that anywhere. Get yourself some colored cardstock, some white cardstock, and that is 24 times 4 times 4 is 16. 4 times 2, yes, it is 96. 96 and 96. Well, didn't that work out perfect? And no, I didn't plan it. Get well soon. Okay, I am going to do the little piggies just because they are so stinking cute. Just think the little piggies are just darling. Maybe I back it in black and then on the pink, or back it in black and then on the ivory. Oh, that's not bad. I definitely want to back it in black. That I am sure. So let's put it down, and then I'm going to pull some of the A5. And we'll do some stuff with A5. I'm not going to use the 6x6 to make cards because the 6x6 is the same. It's the same designs as the A6. It really becomes a choice of your preference. Do you prefer the 6x6 size because maybe you're doing albums and layouts and mini albums, or maybe you prefer the A6 because you want to use these as embellishments for your albums and your mini albums, but maybe you're doing card making and the A6 works better for you. So what's the difference between an A6 and an A2 card? Almost nothing. A6 cards are a little bit more narrow and a little bit taller, and A2 cards are a little bit fatter and a little bit shorter. I even did the calculation. So an A6 card is 4.13 by 5.38. It's the size of the paper here. An A2 card is a 4.25 by a 5.5, so those are in inches. So if you want the complete area of an A6 card is 24.07 square inches. An A2 card is 23.38 square inches. They are almost the same surface size, almost exactly the same surface size. One's just a little bit taller and a little bit narrow. One's a little bit fatter and a little bit shorter. A6 is more globally recognized than A2. A2s are really only found here in the United States. And when we talk about A7, A7 globally is half of an A6. So an A7 piece of paper globally would be that size, but in the US, people think of an A7 as a 5x7 card. Oh, they're so cute, aren't they? So cute. Do I like the little deeper paper? A little deeper pink. No, we're going with the soft pink. They're so cute. They make my heart happy. You have a slightly bigger border around it. And cut it out. Oh, I know, right? I didn't do this one. I'll put that one back. Maybe we'll use that in one of our other, when we die cut. And then a sentiment. So instead of thinking of you or with sympathy, I think I'm going to open up the birthday ones. And I have lots of sentiments. These are the pastel birthday. I have the black and the white birthday banners. And I even have the sentiments in the frames. I pulled them all out, figuring that you probably have at least one of these. So we've got special birthday, happy birthday, just for you, birthday wishes, birthday girl, special friend, sent with love, birthday boy. So in the purples, it's birthday girl. In the greens, it's birthday boy, best wishes. And then we have in the silver. So both of them, they come in silver and they come in gold. You've got the blues, you've got the pinks, you've got the purples, you've got the greens. Again, 96 of them in there. So oodles to pick from, easy sentiments to use. Just for you, special birthday, birthday girl, special friend, sent with love, best wishes. Just happy birthday. Happy birthday. That would be from, oh, right across the front. Perfect. That would be from Frosty the Snowman. Happy birthday. Look at right across the front. I could put it down at the bottom. I'm going to do it up there. Live dangerously. And bing, bang, boom, we made 3 cards. We didn't have to think long. No, I'm going to put it down there. Girl has the right to change her mind. It's her prerogative. We made 3 super beautiful, super easy cards. You can see how in one sitting you got an hour to craft a week. Maybe you've got 15 minutes a day. You can make 3 of these, and then next day you make 3 of these, and then the next day you make 3 of these. You can sit there and you can get these done so fast and so easy. And paper favorites, the paper is stunning. So we did those. Let's play with some A5 paper. So let me pull all the A5 paper over and let's open it up, because that's what we do. Let's just make sure I've got all of these sort of organized so I can kind of get to them when we need them. Okay, where's the A5? This is A5 bundle. Okay. So the A5 bundle, again, $35.96, but it's on sale for $28.99. And I do believe we are the only place in the United States that carries paper favorites. And boy, I hope it stays that way. I really do enjoy having their paper. They're a real, is this not just, oh my gosh, stunning? All of this is new. I've never used any of it before. Some of it I ordered samples in, and some of it came as a surprise little extra bonus in my order. Sometimes we release their paper before they release the paper over in Denmark. Sometimes I have it first. Okay, so hibiscus. Claire, see, I wasn't gonna use it, and Claire's like, oh, but it's my favorite. I'm like, okay, then we'll use it, Claire. The colors are so fun. They are so summery, springy, happy, light, bright. And the cardstock is heavy cardstock. I think it's 200 GSM. So it's got some weight to it. So there's our no, not our hydrangeas, our hibiscus. Where did I put the cover? Stacey, find it. Then we have alcohol ink pink and gold. So again, different hues, different temperatures, darker, more sultry, lighter, brighter, more masculine, more sophisticated, fun, beautiful, I mean fabulous colors. All in the same pack. Look at all of those different shades. All of those different variations. They all have pink in them, but of different degrees, of different, look at how sophisticated that piece is. So good, so good. So this is our alcohol ink, pinks and golds. Still looking for my, it's gonna drive me crazy. I'm an A-type personality and I'm gonna look for it until I find it. Oh, there it is. See, now I'm happy. There we go. One, 2, and then we have our alcohol inks tulips. Now this is the one that Patty, honorary SMS girl Patty, said, I'm gonna take that one. I'll be making my samples with that one. Bam, hello, yes please, all day long, as often as possible. I mean, they are gorgeous. Look at that sheet, it's gorgeous. So 3 of every, oh, look, beautiful. 3 of each. I don't know how you say, I couldn't. I had to have it. I absolutely had to have it. That's the alcohol ink tulips. And then the last one is orchidea. Oh, okay. I had to have this one too. Love this. Love, love, love everything about this. Right? Ooh, I think I'm gonna use that one. I think I'm gonna use that one. They're just beautiful. The colors are simply amazing. I might like that one too. The plums, they're beautiful. Love, love, love. So I want to do a couple A5s, and I think I'm going to grab that one. I'll just take the first one right off the top, and Maybe I grab one of these. I don't know. Okay, just grab one off the top, Stacey. It will be fine. I think that's good. We'll start with those and see what we get. So this is my A5 bundle, and let me put it here. Now, an A5 is half of an A6. So you could take and reasonably cut this in half. Are you ready? Don't gasp. And now you make 2. Just that simple. Now you make 2. And maybe that one on there, maybe that one on there, and I can make 2. Or I can keep it whole. Now, if I keep it whole, I can take it, and you probably have a scoring tool, like a scoring tool. I'm just gonna go for it. So I'm just gonna try and fold it in half to the best of my ability. And then take my bone folder, my bamboo bone folder, give it a score. And now I've made my card base. Isn't that pretty? Hello, front side and back side. Isn't that pretty? And again, you could take this, and if you have a scoring tool, usually it's on a trimmer or a scoreboard, and you can score it so you get a really nice, I'm just a go for it kind of girl. I come close enough. And once I get it kind of folded in the right place, then I just put it down and I let my tool do the rest of it for me. I love my bamboo bone folder. It's inexpensive, and because it's bamboo, it is it is just solid. And bam, look at that. So I could take a pack of my A5 papers. I know you're here somewhere. Well, where's the front for? Oh, there it is. I could take a pack of my A5 papers. "24 sheets, and I could make 24 card bases. Ready to decorate. Ready to put something on the inside. All right, they're ready to do something with. Now I can find some paper. Let's look and see. That's pretty. Or maybe that soft purple would look good in there too. Oh, and I had a deep purple down here. Well, who knew? Oh, okay, so maybe I'll do that one. And then let's see my pink. Come on. And maybe I'll do that one. So I'm just going to trim these down, and I'm going to freehand it. So I put my paper on the outside, and I have this much of a border showing. That means that my reveal is actually half of the distance, because I'm going to split this distance between when I center it. So if I want a larger reveal, I just move my paper down. Then I turn it over. This is my easy peasy, no measuring, just get it done matting. Turn it over. And I trim my paper out. That's it. It doesn't have to be more than that. I have a little bump right there. Doesn't have to be more than that. Let's mat that on the inside. Ah, grabbed it and pulled. Sticky, sticky, not on me. Okay. Down we go. Up. Center it. Down. Outside, inside, and I can take, let's open these. So these were made by Katie Sue for a very specific item. It's made for their shadow boxes, but I don't use their shadow boxes, but I love the sentiments. So you're supposed to use this frame with a Katie Sue shadow box. And you can certainly use it. My 6x6 paper may fit in there. Oh yeah, you could frame your 6x6 paper. That'd be nice. That'd work. And then it has another little frame around here, but I like the words. It has, let's see, 8 colors, I believe. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 colors. And each one of them has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 times 8 is 56. So I get 56 sentiments. The frames, if I use them ever, yay. But I like the sentiments because they're if friends were flowers, I'd pick you, and happy birthday, and especially for you, and thanks a bunch. And each color has slightly different sentiments. Get well soon, sending you all my love, best wishes, sending you happiness, celebrate the day, it's all about you. They've all got something a little bit different. Keep growing. Your kindness blooms endlessly. Wishing you luck. So I like the sentiments. Gosh, I could do it that way. Or I could do it this way. Nope, this way. That's my front. A little bouquet for you. Or hope this card brightens your day. And you just pop them out and away you go. And I think I'll take a little bit of that paper. And mat it. Trim it out. Pop it up. And done. And then on the inside, everybody can sign it. Or you can put your sentiment in there. But I took a piece of the A5 paper, folded it in half, scored it, and made it its own card. Yes, please. All day long. I'll do that all day long. I love it all day long. So my reveal. Flip my paper over. Cut. Right in there, maybe grab a little bit of black. Let's make a really fine reveal on the black just so it pops. And again, you'll do a better job of taping down. Pop it in. Look at it, fits perfectly. And then we're going to move to die cutting. And let's see. Especially for you, thanks a bunch. How about thanks a bunch? So I like to mat everything. I think matting just really amplifies and really focuses your eye in. It's an easy thing to do. It doesn't cost a lot of money. Cardstock is one of the most inexpensive things you can buy in the paper crafting world. And yet you can do so much with it. And that's a really fine reveal. I didn't get that down straight, so we're just going to cut it super fine. Super fine. Okay, there's that. And then I'm gonna put that on black so it pops. Maybe leave that just a little bit bigger, a little bit more of a reveal. And then for anybody who's a newbie, now you're not. You see, you can do this. I didn't use any special tools. I used scissor, adhesive, cardstock. This is good for everybody. If you're having friends over who are not crafty, put out the cardstock, put out the paper, and let them put out the adhesive, the double stick tape, some scissors, and let them go for it. Before you know it, they'll be like, wow, I did that. That moment where you see somebody make something and they look down at it and they say, I did that. And yes, you did. It's an astonishment. They're so proud of themselves. And they're a little taken back that they could make something that was crafty. Yes, it was crafty. And yet, maybe they don't consider themselves crafty, but you can't say that when these come together so easily. And when the A5s make your card base for you. Done. So we did, in no time at all, we made card bases out of our A5s and made two super cute, easy, fun cards. We took the A6 paper and matted it to make 3 easy, fun, done. Now this can be an embellishment on a birthday page. These don't have to be cards. You could put a tag, make a tag out of them. I mean, there's so many different things you could do. But we did those fast and easy. Bing, bang, boom, done. Now we talk about die cutting. And this is where we move into needing, certain tools to get the job done. And I'm going to be using a die cutting machine, and I'm going to be using my Sizzix Big Shot machine. So this is a Sizzix Big Shot machine. I really need to get that green off. I was playing with paint, with watercolors, and I got green on. Let's see if I'm just gonna get it off so it doesn't get on my paper. There we go. See, look at how easy that was. I should have done it before. This is my Sizzix Big Shot machine. The machine is tried and true. It is, it's been around for forever. This is the older version, not the new one. The new one doesn't have the handle, but because I move this back and forth on and off camera as much as I do, I need one with the handle. The new one has a handle where you kind of grab onto it and kind of deadlift it. I need this because I'm moving it on and off camera often. So it comes with a base platform that you're gonna need, it comes with a solo shim that you're gonna need, and then it comes with 2 clear plates. Now that's not clear. You can't see through this anymore. And that's what your plates are eventually gonna look like. In fact, I've inked on my plates. I've used them as a stamping block sometimes. I do have a separate set of plates that I call a do not cut plate. So I have a separate set that I try never to cut into. And that helps keep the platform, the clear plates from warping. If you have a plate that you never cut into, it just kind of helps everything slide on through. This is eventually gonna crack and I'm gonna need to replace it. At that point, I might take this and make this my new cut plate and get a brand new do not cut plate. The idea is to use as few plates as necessary, and by having a do not cut plate, you will go through your plates less often. So this is a Sizzix Big Shot machine, and I need it to cut dies, and this is a die. Hello, beautiful. This is a metal chemically etched die cut that when I put it through my Big Shot machine with paper, it cuts out the shapes. It's very cool to die cut. You would think that it would need a blade. These don't have a blade. There's nothing there to hurt you or harm you. Kids can use them because there's nothing there to hurt or harm. And yes, they will cut through a single layer of cardstock, easy peasy, sometimes 2 layers of cardstock, but nothing thicker than that. You're not going to be able to do leather or plastic or maybe some thin acetate, but anything too thick. Fun foam will cut these because it will compress down. You can cut fun foam with these, but anything too thick, because there's no blade, it obviously can't cut all the way through. But cardstock and paper all day long, every day. Now this is a simple and basic die, and it's going to make a gatefold. Well, it's going to make a lot of things. The girls did beautiful samples using these dies, and both of them that I have are going to make gatefolds. And I want to show you just how simple they're going to be to use. I'm going to do it the way I think most people would put it together, and then I'm going to do it the way I would put it together so you can see both. And the main feature is this die. Everything here, all of this, is the add-ons to this to help decorate. This is the main focal point. This is what makes the gatefold happen. Now it is an A6 in size. So it's the same size as my paper here, my A6 paper. Pretty close. And I did go ahead and how do I want to do this? I'm going to do it the way, I'm going to do it the way I think you would do it. And then I'll do it my way. And I'm going to use I'm going to use off colors. I'm not going to try to put something pretty together. I've got beautiful samples to show you. This is to show you how it gets put together. So I'm going to start by die cutting. Maybe I'll do it in black. And that way you really can see. So I'm going to cut my paper down. And put it through my die cutting machine. Bring my Big Shot machine over. I need my base platform. I need my solo shim. I need my cut plate down first. I need my die, my paper, and then my die. And I'm going to put my die at just a little bit of an angle, just so when I send it through, it doesn't make a loud ka-thump sound. There's a roller in here, and if you keep it so that they are parallel to each other, when the roller hits this edge right here on the die, it takes a little bit to get it to grab all the way through, and you can get a ka-thump. Let's see if I can make a ka-thump happen. So if you do that, you can get a ka-thump. Well, that wasn't bad. Let's see about the back side. Oh, that wasn't terrible. A little bit of a ka-thump. That wasn't so bad. I guess maybe because my machine is broken in. So I'm going to roll it through back and forth twice because there's score lines in this die. There was a little ka-thump. So these are the pieces that I get from it. And the rest of the pieces are used to help decorate, to layer on, to embellish. But my main die the base die is the full-size die. So there are score lines right here, right up the side, which is right next to this little dotty detail element. So Simple and Basic is known for their dotty detail elements around all their dies. And they tend to put them right next to a score line, which is why I put my die through back and forth, because I need to be able to see that score line. Here's my dotty line right here. Let's see if I can get, and then right next to it is a score line. Now again, many of you may have a scoreboard and you can take it up and line it and score this line a little bit heavier, a little bit deeper, so it folds a little bit easier. I don't have one. I'm gonna do it as if I don't have that tool, because I don't have that tool. So I'm gonna take, and I'm just gonna gently fold on that score line all the way down. I'm not trying to fold it all the way over. I'm just trying to fold it right on that score line, kind of all the way down. And then I start to bend it over slowly, not all at once, just kind of slowly. And then when I think I've got it, I take my scoring tool and give a good zap. And I've got it scored, all nice and neat. Scoring bone folder is going to be key to this. Give it a really nice score. And there, I've made a hinge. I've made a little hinge. So now we've got to do this side. So again, I'm gonna slowly work my way down, not trying to fold it all at the same time. I'm just trying to bend it over on that score line a little bit at a time. So I'll work my way all the way down, and then I'll come back and I'll bend it a little bit more. Again, if you have a scoring tool, a scoreboard, or a trimmer that has a scoring tool put into it, it will make your life a little bit easier, but I want to assume that you don't. Okay, I've got it pretty good. Now I'm going to zap it with my bone folder. Okay, now I've got two hinges. But what am I going to put them on? Well, you're going to need a piece of A6 paper. Whether you trim it yourself, you're going to need a piece of A6 paper. So I'm going to take, and again, I really want to make sure I've got that scored really well. And I'm going to take some of my adhesive and I'm just going to run it on the inside of that score line. Just on that inside score line. I want to use 1/4 inch. Just on the inside of that score line. And if my tape accidentally goes over the edge, no big deal. It's double-sided tape. Fold it right back onto itself. Bing, bang, boom, right back onto its side of itself. Oh, 2 pieces of pink. Then I'm going to stand up my paper and I'm going to stand up my die cut. Stand them both up. And once they're both standing up, I'm just going to fold my edge over. First one's done. Just stand them up. These are fast and simple to put together. And I'm doing it the way I think most of you would put it together. So stand it up. Line them up. And then just fold my edge over. And I've got the beginnings. Then I'm going to score this. And I'm going to score this. And now I've got the beginnings of my card. And I have the extras. So, you know, we didn't use this paper. That one. So I'm going to take and die cut out my layering pieces. And because the card itself is A6, the layering pieces are smaller, so they fit just fine right on that A6 piece of paper. So I can line this one up, and I can line this one up. And let's cut them out. Oh, they just moved. Maybe I'll do one at a time. They're like attracted to each other. It only needs to go through once because these are an open frame die. There's no intricacy about them at all. I don't need to rotate them. I don't need to pivot them. I do need to use both dies. I cannot take this one and cut it this way and think it's going to work. No, they give you both sides for a reason. So I've got that one done. And now let's bring this one over. So I just rolled it through once. And look at what I'm left with. I have a whole nother card there. I've got a whole nother something right there. Just because I cut them out of the same sheet of paper. Left my ha 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 ha. Okay, so we'll work on that in a minute. So for the heart, it comes with two sides. You have the base die, which gave us, when it die cut, it made into two separate pieces, which made my two little flaps. And then I have my two layering dies. And you need the left and you need the right hand side. And those are now going to come here, so I can put those down in place. Once you've got those flaps down, you're done. It's all about decorating at that point. All the hard part is over. Now it's about what do you want it to look like. And because I used A6 paper, I have leftovers that I can use for something entirely different. So this one here. And then this one here. And then I have to make up my mind. Do I want to put my heart back in there? I can. I've got these two dies right here to decorate with. So what if I take that heart and put that back in there? And I bring over a piece of that pink. And I die cut my heart out. And I die cut my heart out. You think I'll get that? That's by a hair of a chinny chin chin, but that's all I need is a hair of a chinny chin chin. No guts, no glory. And now you can really see the dotty edge around the heart. So now I've got one for here. And I've got one for there because I put the black one back. And then I have that one last small heart. Let's cut 2 hearts out of this. So I'm a girl who likes to make the most she can out of her materials. If I can make 2 cards out of 1, I will. I like to get the most I can because, well, it's my money. You know, I want to make sure that I make my supplies go as far as they possibly can. And I still have, I won't throw this away because I still have this piece down here that I can use for something else. So let's put that on there. My tape's a little bit too long. Okay, no big deal. Pull it back onto itself. It's double stick tape. And then that onto there. In fact, I'll pop that one. And again, this is the way I think most people would put together. I'm going to do it one more time. I might not do all the embellishing, but I'm going to put the base together again and do it a little differently to show you how I thought they should be put together. There is no right way and there is, well, I suppose there is a wrong way, but there's many ways of getting it done. You do what works best for you. And then I wasn't expecting to make this card. I thought I was just going to put stuff together, but the paper goes so well with it, I just couldn't stop. And I thought I'd use the black to make it easy for you to see the difference, but now that I've got it together, it just looks really good. I'm going to close these together, and then I'm going to line my heart up. I'm going to close it up. And then come in and line my heart up. I think that came out beautiful, and I wasn't planning on making a finished card. But my tabs are on the back. You can see them. Oh, I have to finish this one. I was hoping for a slightly darker color. Do I have a slightly darker color? I think that's going to be too red. Yeah, that's not going to look good. the white, the pink. No. It's either the white or that pinky shimmery. Which do you like? I can't decide. I don't know. The white's not doing it for me. Oh, but the cream is very pretty. Okay, maybe the cream. I don't think I have a piece of cream cut to fit, so I'm just going to cut one. Yeah, the white didn't do it for me. It's too white. But the cream is very pretty. Let's just put it together super fast. You would tape the edges down. I'm just going to tape my center heart so we can move on. I always like a good pop. And bang, we made a twofer. It's just that simple. One piece of paper got me my base for this card, and it got me the sides for this one. The second piece of paper got me my 2 hearts. So out of those 24 sheets, I used 2, and I got 2 great looking cards. But as I was saying, let's put that there. Should I put a sentiment? No. Do I need a sentiment? Best wishes, sent with love. I don't know. I'll worry about a sentiment later. You can see the edges on the back. And that may not be okay with you. You may be saying, but I don't want to see the edges. Now you could of course take a piece of paper, a second piece of paper, and cover it up, and bam, they're gone. But I was thinking, what if we took our, we'll do it again with the heart. We'll take our heart. What if we took our heart base and we cut it, and let's say we cut it out of white, cut it out of cream. What paper do we want to use? There's the rub. So we just used this one. So we have the blue. The blue is so pretty. Maybe we'll use the blue. So I'm going to cut it out of white. Cut my base right out of white paper. And remember, it's going to cut this piece and this piece and this piece. It's going to give me 3 completely separate pieces. The base isn't going to come out as a solid unit. And remember, it's got score lines. So I'm going to run it back and forth a couple times just to make sure that I can get those score lines visible so I can fold them down. If you've got a scoreboard, you can run it through back and forth and you're good to go. I need a little extra help because I don't have a scoreboard. One, two, and we'll do it one more time. 1, 2, and pull it out. So we've got our 3 pieces, just like we did before. 1, 2, 3. From our base die, we can put that away for now. And I'm going to do the same thing. I need to find that score line, which is right here. It's right above, and I'm not sure if it's zooming in or not. It's right above the dotted line. It's really close, but it's right there. And I'm going to just kind of fold it gently all the way, and I'm not trying to fold it all the way over. I'm just trying to score it a little bit. Little bit of a fold. And then once I've got that, I'll come back again and I'll fold it a little bit more, down a little bit further. And then once I've got that, I'll go a little bit further. And once I've got it basically done, I'm going to turn it over and take my bone folder and let my bone folder finish the job for me. You cannot do these dies without a bone folder. And again, this one's by Yasutomo, and it's made out of bamboo, and it's so nice. And it's affordable. Bone folders can get to be really expensive. Okay, I've got one edge done. Let's do my next one. So this is where you see that my classes are not prepped for me. It's not that everything is die cut and pre-scored. I do it myself because you're going to do it yourself. And I don't have that easy bake oven where I put my apple pie in and right next to it I pull out the one that's already done and cooked. And I don't want you to think that if you don't have a scoring tool, you're not going to be able to do this, because you can. A scoring tool is helpful, but not necessary. Okay, I've got it pretty much there. Okay, so we're back to where we started from. And I'll use a piece of black paper. So I'm going to cut another piece to fit. Because I don't think well, I guess it doesn't matter what color I don't think it's going to matter what color I use. Let's use the blue paper. Blue. Now, on my original one, I was taking it and taping it to the back side of my blue paper. I taped it to the back side of my pink paper. This time, I'm going to tape it right on top of my blue paper. So before, I was taking and putting my tape on the inside hinge so that it wrapped itself around and taped itself down. This time, I'm going to use my tape on the outside of my hinge. So when I tape it down, it tapes to my blue paper, but it will still open and close. So let's do that. Instead of taping it to the inside of my hinge like I did, that's if you want it to wrap around, I'm going to tape it on top. That's not a long enough piece. That's better. Right on top. And again, I'm using 1/4 inch. And if it hangs over my edges a little bit, I just fold it back into itself. So I'm going to hold up my blue paper and I'm going to line up my edges. So now my tab is on the inside. But now you're saying they're going to see it, Stacey. Now when they open it, they see it on the inside. Oh, but will they? I don't know. So tape on my outside edge. This is how I would put these together. But there is not, either way it works. However you do it is okay. But I wanted to show you options. We are all about the options at Scrapbooking Made Simple. Like getting 2 cards out of 1. I like that option. So now I'm going to line this up. And for all intents and purposes, I have this here. The difference is instead of my tabs on the back side, they are now on the inside. Because what am I going to do? Well, you know how pretty that blue paper is? What piece you like? Tell me when to stop. Okay, we'll go with that one. What if I take that blue piece and I put it on the inside? Now covering up my tabs. What if I don't want to use the blue piece? What if I want to use a purple piece? The only time they're going to see the blue background is on the back of the card. You're never going to see that blue underneath. And it hides your tabs. But we're going to go with the blue. I think I want something that has maybe this one, a little bit more to it. Gosh, is that pretty? And you don't see the tabs. Now you may, depending on how close your tabs are to each other, you may have to take and just shave a slight bit off of the side just to make it fit a little bit better. Mine fits perfectly right now, but you may have to just kind of take a little bit of a slice, and I mean just a little itty bitty slice, to make sure it fits in there. It just depends upon how close you get your tabs. And then we're good to go. Hello. So, do you want it with the tabs on the back side? Do you want the tabs hidden by a beautiful piece of Paper Favorites paper? I don't know. Decisions, decisions. But you have options. Stand it up. And then we decorate. We do the sides, we do the edges, we do the hearts if we want. It's up to you. But I wanted to show you the difference of where you put your tabs. These tabs are hidden. These tabs are visible. You can hide them. But I think this way is an easier way to hide them, by just taking a beautiful piece of A6 paper and putting it in and then decorating all around it. I do want to finish this card. I do. But I won't. I want to. Do I have another piece of blue? Lighter blue. Gosh, is that pretty? No, I need to move on. I have too much to do. Okay, so that's the heart. Gatefold comes with everything you need, gives you all of the embellishing. And like I said, the girls have made amazing samples with it. And it is by Simple and Basic. And it is an easy die to use. And yet the effect is so stunning. And if you use A6 paper, you get a twofer. Love a twofer. Hello. All right, let's do the diamond one, because that one is a little bit different than the heart. Here, the diamond only gives you one side, doesn't give you the other side, because with the diamond, you can flip it and rotate it. A diamond is symmetrical, so you can have one side, flip it and rotate it. A heart is not. You can't, that's why it had to be built as one unit for your base. You can't flip and rotate with a heart. It's a no can do. But a diamond, a square, a circle, an oval, anything that's symmetrical, you only need the one side. So let's do it again. This time I need to cut it twice. It's not going to be just a one cut. And let's pick some purple paper. That's so pretty. This one is so pretty. Oh, it's hard for me to choose. So let's find some purple paper over here. I know I had a sheet of darker paper. Okay, so let's cut our sides out of the purple. Bring my machine over. My paper is a little too wide. So we'll cut this way. Take a little bit off. My paper is just a little too wide for my machine. So I'll just rotate my cut and cut this way. Oh, I need to do it twice. I've got score lines. I want to make sure I can see those score lines. Okay, one. Rotate. And again, I'm left with something like this to do something with. Absolutely, why not? I've got my two edges, and maybe I'll just put it onto white paper. So I'm gonna bend, bend, bend on my score line. And then my second time, I'll go down a little bit further on my bend. The tendency is for it to want to go on that dotty line, and I don't want to lose that dotty line. And then when I've basically almost got it, give it a nice press, and then come back with my scoring tool. My bone folder. Okay, one done. Bend, 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 not too far. You're just trying to get that score line started. And then you come back and a little bit more. And then you come back and a little bit more. Now, the heart gave us 2 cards. The diamond is going to give us, we could do 2 cards, we could do something else with this one, without question, but it's also going to give us a little something, something extra. So I'm going to put it so that you can't see the tabs, and because my diamond is symmetrical, it's not a problem. If I want to wrap it around, I put my Stacey tape on the inside edge. If I want it on top, I'm a clean piece. There we go. That one's dirty. If I want to put it on the top and hide my tabs, I'm going to put my tape on the outside edge. 1/4 inch tape. You could use 1/8 of an inch. I'm better with 1/4 inch. And it doesn't have to be my tape. You can use liquid glue. It'll take a little bit longer to do them, but you can. Now I want to line up my edges. And give a score. And my first one's done. And there's no right and wrong because it's symmetrical. Either how, you know, as long as they match when you put them down, as long as you got one on the left side and one on the right side, you're good. You could not do this with the heart. It would not be the same. Line up. Let's see where my paper is. That one's a little high. Let's bring it down a little bit. There we go. And score, score, score. So I've got my diamond going. And then I can take my pretty paper, put it on the inside, hide my tabs, and then pull another sheet. I want a kind of a randomy sheet. Oh, that would be clever. What if I took, I'm going to try, don't know if I'm going to get it, but I'm going to take the detailed, the one that sits right on top. Well, this is either going to work or it's not. I'm going to try and get this piece to put it on top. No guts, no glory. And then, of course, this is going to give me another opportunity to use this piece. I'm just going to go. For good or for bad, we're going to get what we get. Oh, but my plates are not lined up. There's one cut. And then nope, I moved it. You're like, you could tape it down. I could. But you'll get to know me. I don't generally do that. I just go for it and do the best I can. Then I have this piece to do something with. Always something more. There's always extra. Gosh, I bet I could cut. Okay. Just because, right? Just because. And then that fits on top of there. And then I have my two layering die. I mean, I should just, yeah. I just go and go and go and go. Okay, let's see. So this one is over here. Oh, yes, I did. My bench lines up perfect. Okay. Happy day for me. You just never know until you try. And when I say my videos aren't scripted, they're not. This is me. This is my crafty time. This is my time alone. The store is closed. Everybody is gone. It's uber late at night. I'm locked in, don't worry. And I'm in the Taco Bell Plaza here in Canyon Country. So when I leave at like 2 o'clock in the morning, you should see the line at Taco Bell. I am definitely never alone here. That drive-through is hoppin'. Look at the bench. The bench lines up. Yeah, I'm a little proud of myself. I'm having my moment. So I'm not going to finish this one. This is as far as we're going to go. I wanted you to see how it's made and why you don't need the whole base like you do with the heart, because we're going to do something else with this die. And again, my hinges are hidden. You don't see them, like they're not even there. The A6 paper from Paper Favorites fits perfect. Hello, perfect. Oh my gosh, you couldn't ask for any better. And I still have the opportunity to do stuff with other pieces. I mean, I still have other things that I can do, and I haven't even finished this, although I could call this finished, put a belly band around it, add a sentiment, and it is done. But I want to do something else with the die. So let's go back to our A5 paper. And let's see. This sheet is stunning. This sheet is absolutely beyond stunning. It's not going to make what I want it to make. Oh, but this one, that one's beyond stunning. This one is beyond stunning. Maybe I can use that one. I know I can use that one. So let's see what we've got. So I'm going to take these and I'm going to fold them. We're going back to where did we build those cards? It was a hot pink. We're going back to making the A5 our card base, like we did before. So I'm gonna fold it, give it a press, score it, fold it, give it a press, score it, and these are definitely heavy enough to be a card base. All right, so I've got 3 to play with. And now I'm going to take the tab die and we're going to cut. So that blue goes beautiful with that. And I have a little bit of my purple left for here. And I've got my hot pink for there. Perfect. So I'm going to cut my die once in each of these colors. I only need it once. I just should put that whole piece through. No point in saving that. So let's bring my machine back over. And die cut away. I'm going to go back and forth twice just so I get that score line in there really good. Bing, bang, boom. So there's one. Two. And my last one. And I suppose my classes would be shorter if things were pre-prepped. But I wouldn't have as much fun. I like doing it myself. Because when I give the SMS girls and honorary SMS girls the product to work with, I don't tell them how they're supposed to work with it. I don't tell them how they're supposed to put it together. I leave it to them because everybody's going to see something a little bit differently. And if I tell them what it's supposed to look like, well, then everything looks the same. So this might be the first time that they're seeing some of this. So I've got my 3. I'm going to bend on my score line. Just like I've been doing, I'm going to make my little hinge. I'm not going to take it down too far on my first go round. My second one a little bit further, push it down a little bit further. My third one almost done. And then give it a really good score. And bam, done. Do you see what I see? I'm gonna do this blue one because that blue is so beautiful. Do you see what I see? So score, score, score. A little bit further. A little bit further. What do you see? Because I see a pocket. Right? Hello. Yes, please. So now what color paper do I want on the inside? Oh, decisions, decisions. You know, I should have done the white first. That's what I should have done. This is just my quick way of matting. See? And then see? And then see? Oh! Okay. So I don't know. I haven't seen I've only seen a few of the samples that the girls have made, just because I have to set them out. And I don't know if any of them saw a pocket. And then that on the inside, which goes so beautifully with that. Oh, dreamy. And then tape along my bottom outside edge of my hinge and a little tape up the sides of my pocket. I'll use 1/4 inch. Do you see the value in these dies? Can you see everything? I mean, there's more. The girls, I know they did other things with these dies. 2 dies that give you so much opportunity. If it's a little bit over, I just fold it back in onto itself. And then I'm going to line it up. And it's basically going to go edge to edge. I'm a little too far down. It's going to go edge to edge. Now, I could have made this so you could have pulled this out, but I thought we'd tape a gift card inside. So I could have made, well, I'll do the next one. I'll do that one so we can pull it out. And then a sentiment on the front. And bam. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. And we took that die and made it more than a gatefold. We made it a super cool pocket. And again, the paper from Paper Favorites. This is the A5 paper, just folded in half and scored, and it is perfect for the size. It was like they were all meant to be together, but they're not. Paper Favorites is Paper Favorites, and Simple and Basic is Simple and Basic. Happy birthday. Just simple. I'm not overdoing anything. I want to do the other one where I have a pull out for you. Gosh, how many things have we made today? Wow, 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 wow. Happy birthday. Oh, happy birthday. Hello. Happy birthday. Hello. Hi. Okay, let's do the other one. Oh my gosh, I've got a dozen cards over here. Okay, let's do this one, because it's Claire's favorite. And so I'm gonna score, score, score. And then a little bit more. And then almost all the way. This time, I'm going to put my pocket in first so that I can slip something inside. So I need to put my pocket in first. So again, my Stacey tape on the outside and up the sides. Right on the edges. Right on the edges. Now if you need your edges, if you want your pocket to gusset a little bit, this die comes with this little hinge right here. And that will fit right here to give your pocket a little bit of room. This little die cuts and will make a little bend and will fit in there so your pocket will have a little bit of give. So if I want to be able to pull my paper out, I need to put my pocket down first. And again, it's going to go side to side. It's going to cover the whole, it perfectly on that A5. Look at that. Perfect. And I just took a piece of A5 and scored it. Actually, I folded it and made it my own. So let's grab that paper and let's grab some white. And now I'm going to need to make my insert that I'm going to pull out a little bit more narrow because I've got that Stacey tape on either side. So I can't go edge to edge because I've got that Stacey tape. So I need to make sure that it's narrow enough that I can put it in, and that looks good. Now I just need a little bit smaller. I'm just going to cut straight across and see what we get. I'm a girl with scraps. I'm going to be okay with that. I'm going to straighten up this cut and I'm going to call it done. So pending if you want to be able to pull what's on the inside of the card out, then you have to put your pocket down first. If you don't want to put it down, then you put your paper down first, and I'll open up the two of them so you can see the difference. So now that fits in there perfectly. Excuse me. That wasn't bad. That's my first cough for almost 3 hours. Fits in there perfectly, which then I can take my sentiment, I can take my gift card. Gosh, if we give these to charity, because that's where we do. We give them to senior center and churches and hospitals. We give them to troops, for the troops. We're going to have to take the gift card off. We'll have to take that out. So that's if you want to pull it out. Here is if you don't. And you can see the difference in the matting. This I need to leave more on the edges because I've got the tape there. Here, because I've put it down so that it doesn't pull out, I can go side to side. Up to you. But these started with the A5 paper, literally. You are blooming lovely. If friends were flowers, I'd pick you. Wishing you all the happiness in the world. Sending you all my love. Get well soon. You're blooming lovely. And I'm just keeping them simple. And wow, we have done a ton today. I mean, we started super basic. We just made some easy peasy cards. Because everybody starts somewhere. Everybody began as a newbie somewhere. So I want to make sure all those newbies out there know that they can do this, and it didn't take anything special to make those cards. Gosh, one set of sentiments of those foiled sentiments from Katie Sue, and I wanted all of the cards of the A6 cards, well, of any of them actually, because they all are the same number of sheets, and you could make 96 cards, bing, bang, boom. It's that simple. I've got to have, there we go, I got to have some white somewhere. And then we graduated into the dies. And who would think about taking an A5 and just folding it in half to make their card base? Yes, do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. That's not a good scrap piece. That's a good scrap piece. That one had cuts in it. That's a good scrap piece right there. A6 size cards ship for the same amount as an A2. There are A6 envelopes available. I'm trying to get just A6 envelopes in stock, so we can sell just the A6 envelopes to go when you want to make an A6 card. But my gosh, almost everybody, no, I want to pop this. American Crafts has them. Lots of manufacturers have A6. Stationery stores will have A6 envelopes. If you have an envelope maker, you can make your own A6 envelopes. There, Claire, you're bloomin' lovely. Yes, I'm a little proud of myself. I love them. We didn't do this one. Makes me sad, but we have to, I've got too much to show you. Okay, let's go all the way back to the beginning. All the way back to the beginning, because it's a very good place to start. So we started with our simple cards. Just paper, matting, sentiment. Paper, matting, sentiment. Isn't that so cute? Paper, matting, sentiment. Started here. Then we folded our card. We took an A5 piece of paper from the A5 bundles, folded it in half, matted and added sentiment. And now you've got your card base made. You're good to go. So we did a landscape and a portrait. So vertical and horizontal. Then we started to play with the dies. And we made our first gatefold. And you can do a quick belly band or ribbon around this to keep it closed, but this had the hinges on the back side. And I wanted to show you how to do it with the hinges that you don't see. So we did it again and we hid the hinges. And we had leftovers from it and made a completely different card with my leftovers here. Then I made you a quick card using the diamond. I haven't finished it yet, but I was able to use, because you get 3 sheets of the same paper, I was able to use the same paper and line it up. Oh, I love it. And I hid my hinges so you don't see them by putting that paper right over the top of them. Then we took just one die out of that diamond set. We took the base die that has the hinges and we transformed it into a fabulous pocket. And again, everything works, everything fits, everything coordinates. The A5 paper it fits because half of an A5 is an A6 and these dies are A6, perfectly side to side. No trimming, nothing. Perfect. Whether you want to pull your piece out or you just want to put it in and they grab their gift card or whatever it is you've put in there. You have options. These dies have options. The paper has options. We did so much with so little. The paper is amazing. So the A6 paper has those 4 paper pads. You get all 4, and I used all 4 of them today. It's not $23.96, it's $19.99. There's 24 sheets. 24 times 4 is 96. Which is the exact amount of sentiments you get with any of the sentiment packs is 96. So you get yourself a sentiment pack, maybe the thinking of you or the birthday, whichever one makes your heart happy, one of this and one of that, and you can make 96 cards. Get yourself some white cardstock and some card bases and off to the races you go. Then we have the 6x6 paper. It's the same design as the A6. All 4 of them exactly the same, just larger paper. Again, 24 sheets in each, 8 designs, 3 of each. You can take this, you can make the most beautiful mini albums with all of this. It all coordinates. It's just lovely. So if you like the 6x6 better, you have that option, or you have the A4 option. These are the 2 where it's the same paper, just different sizes. Then we have the A5 paper, and this is where I started making the card bases from them. And there's 4 packs in here. It's not $35.96, but $28.99. They're all open stock, so if you just love one, that's okay, but it's hard to pick which one you love. I mean, it's really hard to pick which one you love. And these, you can cut them in half to make 2 A6 cards, or you can fold it to make your card base. Bing, bang, boom, done. And then we have the dies. So the dies are on an I Want It All, but they also are open stock. The I Want It All bundle is regularly $47.98. It's on sale for $39.99. And you get the 2, or if you loved one more than the other, they're on sale for you, but the biggest value is in the I Want It All bundle. And I grabbed the bone folder because you'll need that. We always have the foam tape on sale, and of course the different sentiments from Katie Sue, which many of you probably already have. All right, samples. What did you think? Yay? All right, let's do samples. So I have got piles of samples for you. The girls had way too much fun, which is so nice. Grab Katie's. Okay, so here we have the diamond. Now remember that little hinge that I told you is to help to make a pocket if you want the pocket a little bit gusseted? You know what else it's for? Hello. So you put that little piece right on that inside of the diamond and your sentiment opens. Hello. This is honorary SMS girl Katie. Isn't that cute? Hello. Love, love, love. Then we have just a beautiful card, just with the paper. So this is Gail, and Gail took that tulip paper in the A5 that we did as a card base. She cut it in half. I think we did that over here. We cut it in half to make, you can make 2 cards. So if you bought that and you cut it all in half, instead of having 24 pieces, you'd have 48 pieces. Beautiful, isn't that? And then we have Katie again. And again, her little hidden message. Clever, right? And here, she didn't make the card so that it opens. She just glued everything down. She cut off the hinges and glued it all down so it became just a solid card. And here, ooh, Claire made a, she took that diamond piece. Oh, she took the diamond piece that I had left over and she made a slim line out of it. How smart are you, Claire? I hadn't thought about doing a slim line, and this is all from the paper. All from the paper. This is from the A5 paper, and this is from the A6. Even though they don't match, because the color schemes are the same, she used the, it's the Orchida, how did they pronounce that? She used this paper as the background here. And then she used the smaller, the A6 or the 6x6 to get this. Well done, Claire. Lovely. I got all my cards everywhere. And then we have, hello. Is it me you're looking for? Also from Katie. Oh, So cute. Now she put a piece of vellum on the inside so that she could attach her heart to the front. Hello? It's so cute. Oh, and here's Mary. Mary, this is darling. I love them. Oh, they're so cute. Something for everybody. Some florals, some purples, some pinks, some hibiscus, the pigs are just so darling. And then here we have Patty. Patty loved this paper. This was all about, she was all over, and she just used the one diamond. She didn't layer it too much. She just used the one diamond. And here we have Katie again, where she used the ribbon. Katie, okay. Oh, we made very similar cards, Katie. Isn't that beautiful? Just lovely. And then happy birthday out of the A5 paper folded in half. And then just an insert that you can pull out. Use the bottom, the hinged piece of the diamond to make our pocket. And the diamonds to finish it, and a sentiment, happy birthday. Just because. Oh. So this is Dortina, and Dortina made a traditional gatefold. She made just a traditional gatefold with paper and then used, wow, that looks good, Dortina. She used the negatives. She didn't take the piece from the center. She used what was left over to make her frames. That's beautiful. That looks great, Dortina. Wouldn't have thought to do that either. Oh, my goodness, Patty. Holy smokes, artichokes. Yeah, Patty loved this paper too. She put her dibs on this paper too. Is this not stunning? Wow. So the honorary SMS girls come in on Wednesday. Look at this, and it's just using the leftovers and the paper. No gatefold, but that heart. Oh my gosh. Tamara, this is beautiful. It's beautiful. Just using the extra, the add-on pieces. And this is Gail. So lovely. So lovely. Look at all the layering. It's amazing. And then birthday wishes. Just a simple, easy card. It's a flip top, and this is Dortina. You know, in the UK, most of their cards are a tent card. Isn't that beautiful? Just simple. She just let the paper do the work. Oh, and another one. Absolutely gorgeous, Gail. Oh my gosh, is that stunning? Are these not beautiful? I just had to have them. The paper, the dies, I had to have it all. That's when manufacturers love it. When I email them and say, how many do you have? Because then they know I want it. I want as much as I can get my hands on. Isn't this beautiful? This is Claire again. Stunning, Claire. Just easy breezy. Simple, fun, lovely, effective. The colors are beautiful. This is out of the A5 paper. All of this is done from the A5 paper. The orchid, I don't know. It's orchid with an EA at the end. Oh, how cute. Who is Mary? Oh, Mary. Oh, Mary, these are darling. It just makes my heart happy, Mary. Love it. Okay, I got another pile to go. I'll try and go a little faster. It's hard for me because I love them all. Here is Patty. See, look at that. That's beautiful, Patty. Beautiful. And this one, ooh, this one doesn't, does it? No, this one doesn't open at all. So you've got the frame all the way around it, but it's sealed, closed, and popped up to give dimension. So it's not a gatefold. Everything is tucked, put together, and it's just a perfect little card. This is Tamara. Tamara was definitely in her blues. She loved her blues. This looks like Patty. Ah, I'm right. Patty liked this paper and the tulip paper. Beautiful, Patty. And they just go together so easy. And here we have Claire. I know the pigs are kind of a little out there compared to the rest of the collection, but I love them and they made my heart happy. And I bet this is Claire. Yep, because it's the hibiscus. And she's like, what do you mean we're not using it? I like that one. I said, we weren't going to use that paper. She said, but I like that one. I'm like, okay, Claire, we'll use that paper. So anybody who loves the hibiscus, you have Claire to thank for it. And another Mary, beautiful. Just a simple, easy card, letting the paper do the work. Did the girls not do an awesome job? Like I said, they're here on Wednesdays. We had a customer come in today. This is Claire, and she usually comes in on Wednesday. So when she came in, she's like, where's all the girls? It's like they only are here on Wednesdays. She's like, I don't think I've ever been here on any day but Wednesday. Today she was here. No, the girls were not here. But when they're here, the tables are full, and it's laughter, and it's fun, and it's community, and it's creativity, and it's beautiful. Sent with love, Claire. This was our prototype. Katie made this one. Before when I got my samples in, I ordered samples of these dies, and I said, Katie, put it together for me. And she did, and when I saw this, that's when I sent my email. How many do you have? Look at how pretty. Look at, isn't that beautiful? Just the paper and a sentiment. This is Claire. So lovely. And this one's beautiful. It's a card. It's just a beautiful card. No gatefold, but using the hearts, and she's fussy cut out some of the butterflies. And this is Tamara, and it's lovely. Oh, and then somebody had the same idea I did. Hello. Only they put theirs on the diamond. This is Claire. She had the same idea of lining everything up. Well done, you. I did mine a little differently, but great minds think alike. Wishing you a brilliant day. Well, we were brilliant together, Claire. Oh, and here, birthday wishes. How lovely, right? This is Mary. How beautiful is that? And then a fussy cut flower out. Oh, I don't know who made this one. I don't know if this is Tamara. I'm not sure who made it, but it's beautiful. It's not signed. I don't know if it's Claire. I have no idea, but I love it. And then love with just the paper. And then thank you, using the outsides to frame in the heart, but it's not a gatefold. And that blue paper is so striking. So she just cut the base and then cut the edges, cut the tabs off, and made a card out of it. And this is Tamara. It's beautiful, Tamara. And then sending hugs. By Mary. I love it, Mary. Thank you for doing so many cards, all of you. You guys did great. I do have a layout for you from Claire. So she has used She's used, oh, she made a pocket here. Well done, you. She's fussy cut. She made a pocket here. She's used the hearts. So basically she gathered up all the little leftovers that everybody had and made a layout out of it. Well done, huh? Claire did this. She did a great job. A great job. Look at, here's the big frame that I had that I cut out from the heart. That left that frame there. Well done, you, Claire. All right, you guys, it's me, Stacey. Scrapbooking Made Simple, scrapbookingmadesimple.com. Saturday with Stacey, YouTube class. 648? I think 648. We had fun. Did you have fun? I had fun. So I'm hoping you had fun, because I had fun. Now, where can you find all of this product? Well, I'd love to be able to say you can find it at your local independent retailer, but on Paper Favorites and Simple and Basic, it's us. Hello. Come say hey. You can come into our retail store and see all of it, see the samples, see everything, or find it online on sale at scrapbookingmadesimple.com, but only for 1 week. Once this video, once I move on to my next Saturday with Stacey, this YouTube sale is over and everything goes back up to full price. So whether you like just one of the pads of paper, and I think the pads of paper are, I think they start at like, I don't know, $5, $5.50. You know, whether it's one pad of paper or you loved absolutely everything, I leave it up to you. Or maybe you're like, nope, had a fun time listening, but nope, I'm good. That's okay too. Maybe you picked up a new tip or a trick or an idea or a thought or a design. Maybe you saw one of the girls who did a design on a card and you thought, oh, I like that. Maybe I'll do something like that. That's enough for me. Just so long as you stay creative and you have your hobby to dive into and to decompress with sometimes, that makes my heart so happy. So the next time I see you will be Monday for our next Make It Monday event. And I will tell you, now a Make It Monday event is where we bring you a super big value for a little itty bitty price. I will tell you that Dortina was in today and saw the Make It Monday for Monday, and Claire was working on it, and they both said, are you serious? It is a $24.99 Make It Monday. But when you see all you're gonna get, oh my gosh. Now those are limited. We only have so many, but I'll see you Monday, 5 p.m. sunny California time, 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern, right back here on the Scrapbooking Made Simple YouTube channel. Don't forget to post your comment for a chance to be a winner chicken dinner, and go find that short. I'm in the same outfit. Go find that short on Shorts by Stacey on our YouTube channel. You have until Friday to post your comment there. We pick all our winners on the Friday, so you have a whole week, even though it was the sneak peek. And who knows, maybe you win that way, or maybe you win the $100 gift card. You never know when I'm gonna call your name. All right, you guys, thanks for hanging. I'll see you Monday. Have a great rest of your weekend. Bye.